Well, hello guys, it's Jimmy here, and welcome to Assetto Corsa 1.0. This is the released version, this is the full version of Assetto Corsa, no longer early access, full-fledged, brilliant fullness. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with that tangent. And this is going to be a video looking at a couple of the updates, trying to go through the massive changelog of things that comes with the 1.0 release. And also going into the career mode, because as you know, I'm a whore for single player career modes. So I'm going to jump in that. It might even turn into a series of some sort, it might not, but we'll see. I had to remap all my controls because it's a completely new version, so that's all just been done. I might have to do some stuff in game quickly while I'm actually driving, but I'll get through that as I go. So here is the career mode, you're seeing it now, novice series N1. So what it looks like I'm going to be driving is some sort of Fiat 500. Brilliant, here we go. Welcome to the Assetto Corsa career. Driving a Ferrari 458 GT2 might be a dream, but you have lots of work to do if you want to become a professional driver. Start with your nice little Abarth 500 SE. The little Abarth might not be extremely fast on a straight line, this is not written by an English person, but it is very agile around narrow corners. Can you push it to its limits and take advantage of the front wheel drive configuration? Then we win at least 3 bronze medals to move to the next series. Okay, so this is the first thing that's new that I'm going to be looking at. And something else that is new as well is sounds. Sounds have been updated, supposedly. So we're going to hop in this. What needs doing? Everything's completely fine. Penalties are going to stay on, I guess. Oh, and I have to do these up here. Okay. Can I choose which ones I do? Because I don't want to do... anything else? Well, let's have a look. Do I want to do a time attack? I guess we'll do a time attack. It's the first event. It's a Valunga club. And all I've got to do is, well, do well, essentially. So, let's hop in. Hopefully everything will be mapped. Hopefully the sound will be correct as well, fingers crossed. If not, obviously I can very quickly change that. And you won't even see it. The magic of editing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, sorry. I lied at the start. I've just read in the corner there. It isn't the full release. It's the... Oh, I'm getting steamed. It is the Steam Early Access release candidate. The one. So the people who paid for Early Access get to get the 1 point whatever now. So we get to have a look at it. So if you've bought it already, you pretty much get it. I guess that's it. That's how it goes. But here we are. Graphically, apparently there have been updates as well. Hopefully my PC can handle such raging updates. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I won't get messaged too much more. Hopefully all my controls are dialed in right. Here we go. Time attack start. Okay, yeah, you can see already this looks a lot different. A lot more shadow. See the crowd cheering me in the background, cheering my name, no doubt. Let's get rid of the essentials, I don't need them. All I want is my gear, which are around here somewhere. We'll move you down here. Okay, well, let's see how she handles, shall we? Are we in first gear? Well, that's not good. Okay. Be right back. Okay, well, it turned out what I had forgotten to do, obviously because it's completely new, kind of save, whatever, is that I didn't put it in manual gears. Very simple. Turn all the aids I didn't want off, and, well, now we're ready to go. Okay, so, career mode, first drive. Fight! I've turned off all the aids bar some ABS, because I like ABS, and apparently the driving line, which I've forgotten to turn off, balls. We'll turn that off as soon as we have the chance to. We're driving the front wheel drive Abarth with apparently different or improved sounds. I'm not sure if it's for all cars, but for the majority. Sounds pretty similar, getting a little bit of what sounds like backfire though in the background. Seems to be running pretty well in these settings. I think these are the some of the higher settings, and I usually have to have kind of quite low settings on my not low settings, but medium settings when recording, just to make sure that I get everything okay. So that's fine through there. Using that front wheel drive to pull me out the corners. Got to be careful going into them though, because otherwise we get some sort of horrendous understeer. I can't have too much throttle on the way out either, because we just have, again, tremendous understeer, which seems it's basically just front wheel drive in general. Okay, so how much time do I have to get the best time? I'm not entirely sure how this is based. So this is wants us to brake super early, which we can get away with not doing. But then we end up doing that, using the throttle to save us there. So it looks like the career is going to be just a series of races, basically. I mean, there's no sort of story or anything like that around it. You're just racing in because the game tells you to, which is completely fine. That's kind of how I expected it to be honest. Because this isn't one of those big title games, like I said, and when reading that text earlier, kind of plain that it wasn't written by someone who's English. Not to be offensive or anything, but it just wasn't. Nice soft 4C back in the Fiat. Getting a little bit of a twinge every now and then when I'm hitting the throttle, as I kind of expect in the front wheel drive car. Down to third gear again. Trying to be a bit smoother on the way in this time. Trying to get the little front wheel drive kick, but I've run a little bit wide. Penalties are on, so that was pretty close to getting one. I'm pretty sure if I got a penalty, it would be the end of my session due to how this time is running down. I think it wanted me to get like 3,000 points or so before to get the gold, so I might get it, depending on how this last part of the lap goes. Oh, that's going to be bad for this corner. Yeah, see the weight was completely off coming into the right hander there, and I understeered. I had a little bit of a twitch in between. Kind of managed to keep it on the road, but unfortunately lost a bit of time, and it's looking unlikely that we're going to make the checkpoint. Actually, we might be okay. Come on, Fiat, give me the grunt. Yeah, we're going to be good. And there you go already. Time attack rookie complete. So we can pretty much spill over now, but we'll see how many points we can get before we end the session. I wonder if we can get to this next checkpoint now. We kind of messed up on the last lap, so fingers crossed we can get there for this lap. But otherwise, yeah, the Fiat looks the same interior wise to me. There's not much anything. There's nothing different about it that I can notice. Sounds are pretty similar. Not noticing any gearbox damage yet, despite the fact I'm being a bit brutal with it. That is something that I'm kind of interested to see. Damage to transmission for cars with the H pattern box like this. I imagine that'll be losing a gear or a gear not going in perfectly each time or something like that. Just gonna keep it in third there and try and roll it around. There you go, that was nice. Wow, we're still going. This is going to be maybe an alright score. Oh, go on, get it. That was pretty close though. This corner is the most difficult as I wide. Brilliant fun. This is some direction now because a lot of sims have like a sandbox element, and that sounds a bit weird to say that. But it's kind of, if you do what you want when you want, you know. Oh no! Ah, we're over. We're done. I just decided not to brake for that corner. But now there's a kind of career mode direction. I don't think I have to do it to unlock cars or anything like that. It's just kind of there to mess around with. But anything that's a Fiat, as soon as I get out of the front wheel drive, the better, really. Because front wheel drive cars only go so fast. Bless them. Yeah, just gonna cruise around now. There's no point me even trying because I'm not going to make it to line in 4 seconds. Aventador advert there, maybe some things to come. Fingers crossed, but I'm pretty sure we passed that event pretty convincingly, which is nice, as I just scraped the wall. Damage was something else that was brought in as well. I've not really shown it there at all because I kind of made it. There you go, 1014. Something to beat out there if you get bored, ladies and gents. I'm not going to save my replay at all. Tier achieved, congratulations. That's a nice looking medal. Not. So we have to get 5, we have to complete 5 events. Am I correct in saying that? I have to complete all these events before I go any further. Oh, meh. Well, let's do a race as well, and then I'll talk a little bit about what was brought in. I'll bring up the list and we'll talk about it at the end. So this is going to be in the 500 again. This time it's a race, which I like. I wonder if I'll get penalised for any sort of contact at all. Hopefully not, because I'm sure the AI will be a bit angry. I think the AI were updated as well, along with pretty much everything else. So, wondering how that's going to be. loading screen's also a bit more, looks a bit more professional now, but having it all come down at the side didn't look very good before in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I really want to turn on the leaderboard before I start the race. I want to turn that off though. Oh god, I've got to turn that off. Oh well, it's going to be there, so I'm going to have to deal with it. It's somewhere in the options. Let's just roll with it. You can tell I've literally just turned this on and have driven it. You know, I've not really prepared apart from setting my controls at all, and I'm going to pop it up the inside like a cheeky bugger. Still got our driving line on because we're a noob. Make it free wide early in the race because you can only win the race in the first lap. Oh, okay, AI is not rolling over. He's making it difficult for me, but I'm forceful. I always find it a lot harder to respect AI than I do with actual people because it's AI. And I'm sure one day that Skynet will hunt me down for saying that. But fingers crossed they won't. I want to try and move my little... Shut up, sirens. See, here comes Skynet, they're coming for me now. Move that, there you go. That's a bit better, that's out of the way now. See, I can't... The AI, he kind of reacted there. He saw me coming and panicked and got out of the way. But he didn't roll over, which is, you know, different. AI that rolls over is kind of annoying. So we're up to third already. First and second have a bit more pace, it seems. We'll brake late and try and get a bit of time in the braking zone, which we have. Need a gear between second and third there, really. Oh yeah, something else I mapped as well. I don't know if they work though. Are the celebrate and complain keys. So you can like move your arms around, gesticulate, etc. I don't know if they work in these cars, but they never seem to work in the beta version. That always annoyed me. Let's try them out now. Neither of them work. That kind of sucks. One will celebrate, and one's complain. I imagine it's just kind of like GPL style, raise your fists at someone as you go past, but unfortunately that's not working for me right now, so I can't swear at the guy in front, which would probably help my race. I don't know how many laps this is, but his AI aren't slow, which is nice. I'm not working up a sweat either, though I am driving a 500 I guess. I'm not driving the fastest car in the world. Oh gosh. Okay, that was very generous of the AI there. I missed my braking spot there. I was going to go straight into the back of him, but so I gained a position. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. The ticker at the bottom isn't bad, but it's kind of hard to look at it because it's not in your line of sight at all. You have to look down to look at it. If that makes sense. And obviously I'm looking forward to see where I'm going. As you know, you hope I would do in a racing sim. I have to kind of make an effort to actually look down. Getting a bit aggressive on the curb there. Car feels better over the curb than it did before. I gotta say that. It's kind of reacting a bit better. It's just kind of reacting now. There you go. Hopefully we're not on the last lap because this will be a second place otherwise. Oh, it was the last lap. Bollocks. Well, sportsmanship. Fuck you. I was close though. I was close to the victory. I should have been a bit more aggressive, I think. But there you go. That was fun. That was pretty enjoyable. So I guess I get a silver for that. Doesn't matter what I get. Oh, I set a new fastest lap for my thing. That's great. Doesn't matter how many medals I get. Or just I need to get... Yeah, I just need to unlock 5 things. Okay. So, that is a taste of the career mode. I'll probably continue it. I might even do a couple more of these in a minute. As the video progresses. But what I want to talk about when I find the fecker again, because I did have it up here so I could talk about it, is the actual, you know, kind of release candidate again. There's something they put out before, but this one has a big list of stuff that actually... the changelog. I'm going to go through some of it. I'm not going to go through all of it because I could be here for a while. But the main things, okay, there are quite a few new cars I'm going to have a quick peek at probably before ending this video off. First of all, visual damage has been enabled, which is brilliant. Aero damage, engine damage and suspension damage for everyone, as well as tyre damage. There are pit stops now and online races. There's new engine audio for some of the cars and new post-processing effects. So you saw some of those in effect just a minute ago. Quite a few new cars. Alfa Romeo. Oh my Jesus. Giletta Quadrifoglio Verde Model 2013. I know someone who's going to murder me for pronouncing it that way. And I apologise in advance, Alfa Romeo fanboy. You know who you are. Also, we have the GT2 Ferrari 458, which was kind of teased right at the start of Assetto Corsa. Ferrari the Ferrari. Oh, I'm going to give that a go probably, because that's meant to be awesome. Exige V6. Yeah, like 700 more Lotuses have been added. The Chevy Cobra 427 semi-competition. Mercedes AMG SLS GT3. Spa's been added, and a hill climb. I like hill climb. Lots more little things as well. Like traction control now works properly apparently. There's now steer animations for some of it. There's a tyre blanket option under realism to give you like warm tyres before you go out. Lots of little things that have taken place. So that's all really fun and cool, and I'm really looking forward to kind of exploring it all, possibly in later videos. But for now, I'm going to end it off. Thank you guys for watching. This is the first part, I guess, in my career mode. Maybe we'll see how it goes. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time for part 2. Take care.